Whoa, what it do? It's your favorite couple, and you already know we keeping it real.
And keeping it together.
I'm Hot Boy Turk.
And I'm Emani.
And this is Make Love, Make Money Podcast. You dig? My guy, man. God bless his soul. You know, he done moved on. James Evans. His real name, John Amos, I believe. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, like everybody else, we found out that he had passed away, 45 days after he passed away. And, you know, then his daughter and his son, all of a sudden, they got a conflict going on. You know what I'm saying? Now, me and my wife talked about this. And we kind of like, you know, we always have a little debate. And it be real, but it be a healthy debate. You know what I'm saying? And I was thinking that it could be something that it probably, you know what I'm saying, not as the daughter putting it out to be, you feel me? My wife was saying is what the daughter saying. I'm not saying it's nobody's fault, but the daughter trying to blame the son. The son ain't saying nothing, the publicist speaking, and it kind of like made sense of, you know, if there was this man wishes that he didn't want it to be revealed until after a certain time, it probably was a possibility that could have happened. You saying that it wasn't. What y'all think? Okay, explain why you say what you say.
Nothing on God's green earth that's going to make me feel like it's ever okay for this man to have passed away 45 days ago and his only daughter just now finding out with the rest of the world. Nothing is gonna make me feel like that's okay.
But did you hear what the publicist said?
I don't care what the publicist said. I don't care what she said. Turk.
Do you want to go ahead? Go ahead.
No.
The publicist, it made. I'm not saying that it's cool, but I'm saying that it probably was a possibility.
It makes sense to you.
It just made sense to me that it could have happened like that. If you got somebody that's, you know, how they described it, you know, that can make a circus out of my situation and do this and do that. Yeah, I probably want to, you know, wish that or say that, you know, if this can happen like that, let it happen. And I just seem like to me that it's a possibility. I'm not saying that nobody was wrong, but when she got up there bashing the brother, saying he's on drugs and he have mental.
First of all, she said he's on alcohol, drinks alcohol, and has mental health issues. I didn't never hear her say she was on drugs. That's
bashing him. Then okay, she also said that he did the same thing with her mother, but I don't know, man. I'm just feel like, you know, that's them people business. You know what I'm saying? None of us know what really happened. It's always two sides to a story. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. You feel me? Like we'll never know, especially with him being cremated. You know what I'm saying?
And
like how would you know?
This just does not make sense. It don't make no sense, Turk. First of all, you hurry up and you cremate somebody, okay, without their family, immediate family being able to celebrate their life, even know anything about them. And you know, Turk, way before James Evans passed, John Amos passed away, I still to this day watch Good Time Marathon. Yeah. It's on my TV right now. Am I lying?
Nah, you watch it. I
watch it all the time. That's
so you feeling some type of way because of your connection.
I'm feeling some type of way because how on God's green earth would everybody being notified? How would that be a spectacle?
I'm looking for it right now.
How would that be a spectacle? This man is loved and admired by so many. He's been putting in work for so long. He has loyal fans who probably watch and pay attention to everything he do. How can that be made a spectacle?
Check this out. Neighbors. In a recent statement from John's publicist of 30 years, Belinda Foster addressed the claims that his son KC didn't notify the family of his passing, stating the following. KC was under a strict no contact order based on the complaint that his sister Shannon brought against him in 2023. He could not contact them via telephone or through social media. At the time of his death, John was concerned that Shannon might turn his debt and interment into a circus, as she had done with other aspects of his life. So You saying that the publicist of 30 years who put her name out there, Belinda Foster, you know, knowing that it could be an investigation, knowing that, you know, these people could come down, you think they lying or they want to put themselves in a way of an investigation if that's not true?
Investigation for what? If you ain't did nothing, why you worried about investigation? And if he's under a strict, I can't contact these people, Belinda, you couldn't contact the family? Belinda, you couldn't let his only daughter know? Did you
miss what John said?
No, what John allegedly said. But go ahead. No, what they say John said.
He said Casey was under a strict no contact order based on a complaint that his sister Shannon brought against him in 2023. He could not contact them via telephone or through social media. At the time of his death, John was concerned that Shannon might turn his death and intimate into a circus, as she had done with other aspects of his life.
That's hearsay. Okay,
but you believe in what she's saying on TMZ though? It's hearsay what she's saying though.
No. From me looking at the brother's page and then looking at the sister.
So you are investigating now?
No, I'm observing like everybody else. The brother had James Evans, I call him James Evans. Y'all know I'm talking about John Amos. Had him in TikTok videos
He was an actor.
No, but listen, what I'm saying is, he had his daddy doing all these TikToks. He had him, you know, and you could tell that he likes the camera. He likes attention, the son. You go to the daughter's page, and I'm just going by both of them. If you go to
like confusion.
No.
Attention and confusion is two different things.
No. If you go, have you ever been to her page?
Nah, I ain't go to none of their pages.
So
but
you just making a judgment off of what I don't know.
Nah,
but anyway,
I just feel like when you had all these people on TMZ, she had 4 different people on TMZ, and they all was talking. And then what got me was the part where she like bashed her brother. Like, I just felt like it's just some personal between them. Okay, go ahead.
Please.
Go ahead.
Because you made your invalid point, but you made it. Now, she had
I got a drink on
TMZ, she had herself, she had her daughter, which is John Amos' granddaughter, who's a teacher. The lawyer was on there. I don't know who had the lawyer. And she had the goddaughter. She didn't have just random people, but she also stated that this publicist, Belinda, lives in the house with the brother and 2 other super fans along with John Amos when he was alive. Now, again, the brother, who seems like loves social media because he posts every day. Ever since his father has passed, he's not made not one post about his dad, has not said anything about him. He didn't notify, even if he was on a strict order to where he couldn't notify the family, Belinda could have. So he could have went through a third party. Anybody else could have notified this woman that her father just passed. There's nothing that could validate her finding out when we found out 45 days later, and this man is cremated. But
so what you think? You think that it was some foul play or something?
You know what? Now that I can't say. If I was to just throw opinion out there, it sounds like it, because why not tell a soul that their father just died? You can't tell a soul or tell this girl that her grandfather died.
I know.
What about his sisters or brothers, if he had any? His uncles or cousins? Anybody? His best friend?
My thing is this too. If you knew that it was a possibility, and I heard her say that she knew her dad was, kind of like, going through, a heart condition. Well, where she was at before all of this transpired, like, was she concerned about his health then, like she is now? Because if you was, you know what I'm saying,
you would be concerned about his health, and I'm sure she probably was. She's concerned about the fact that my father, my only one father, has passed away. I was not there
But that's the thing. The main word you say was not there.
I believe they lived in 2 different states.
But this what I'm saying. If because you say
Just
something
like
about
you
she was
and your
dancing.
mother live in
Hold
2
up, but
different states.
you say she was dancing on the video. She was doing that. So you telling me she didn't have no way to where she could have got around him if that's her daddy?
She probably was, but she probably wasn't there when he passed away. They lived in 2. Turk, come on now.
I understand that, but I'm saying she making a concern like she was so concerned. Was she concerned when he was alive? What I'm saying.
From the looks of it, from her page, it looks like she loved her father and he loved his daughter. I don't see anything.
Or was she causing confusion to the point where he didn't want her around him at all?
No.
So you don't think that could have been a possibility at all?
First of all, from what you read, it shows conflict between the sister and the brother, not the father.
It shows John saying that he don't want her making his debt. I just read it.
Read it again, sir.
That's what he said. I know I'm not crazy. At the time of his death, John Amos, right, was concerned that Shannon might turn his debt and interment into a circus as she had done with other aspects of his life. So I ain't want her to know that I passed away right now. This what this saying. Let her know down the line after everything that went what it went. It sounds crazy, but the world is crazy today. You never know if that really was his wishes. That's all I'm saying.
You say you never know if
that was his wishes.
You don't know if that was his wishes. What this lady who lived with them said. You don't know.
I'm not right. You not right.
No, I'm right in the fact that no father, no daughter should find out that her father passed.
Yeah, I agree.
45 days later, he's cremated.
Babe, I agree.
That's my only issue. Everything else is speculation.
I agree with what you're saying. It shouldn't, but the world goes today, and you know how family is with family. Family's supposed to stick together no matter what. Why is you asking somebody that's off the camera? That's the crazy thing.
No,
you know what I'm saying? See, that's when I win in this argument, y'all. You already know what's going on. You feel me? But anyway, what I'm saying is, listen what I'm saying. If y'all think I'm crazy or she crazy, it's a possibility. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, make sure y'all leave it in the comment. But let me say this.
Okay.
How the world is today.
I don't give a damn.
Hold up. I let you talk.
20 years later.
That's your feelings.
To my dad.
That's your feelings.
Tell me and I find out with everybody
what you gonna do about it?
It's finna go down.
Well, why it can't go up?
It's gonna be up and stuck.
All the thing I'm saying.
It's gonna be up and down at the same time. It's going down,
going up,
and it's up and
going
stuck
down like
at the same time.
Okay, well I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna be through. Listen.
Because y'all sometimes he be wanting to just argue with me.
I'm not arguing. Only thing I'm saying is have an open mind.
Right.
I'm just saying have an open mind. Don't always listen to what.
But
what's
you're
wrong?
listening
No,
to
I'm not saying I'm right. Listen, no, I'm being open-minded that what if it did happen like that? That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that.
No, you going off what they saying, and I'm being open-minded saying.
You closing your mind because you only want to believe what the woman said.
No.
And I think it'd be like a man and woman thing between me and my wife too, y'all.
Baby, let me
all the time, for real.
Let me tell
y'all gonna see it gonna come out on one of these shows. Just trust me.
It's gonna come out right now. It's gonna come out right now. Anytime a woman is being brought up the topic of the conversation,
she go,
oh, she lying. Oh, she this.
No.
What if she did it? What if she lying? Oh, she making it up.
You got to think like a man. You got to think like a man.
But on the other hand, y'all,
we open-minded. We more open-minded than women. Trust me.
If it was me,
they dealing with their feelings.
No.
We open-minded. Y'all deal with y'all emotions.
No.
Your heart is too in it.
Man, how these niggas.
See, my mind can say this and then I could go to that. But you gonna dwell on it all day because it affected you emotionally.
No,
you shouldn't have no emotional attachment to nobody else's business. That's the
It
problem.
be you get fighting mad. Start turning the radio up loud, child.
That's blocking her out my mind
He get
and
that
protecting.
mad about somebody else's business.
No.
Anyway,
Yeah,
so moving on, cause he wrong when you get through.
R.I.P.
Boy,
James.
you should have told your sister and
R.I.P.
your family about your father.
But all jokes aside, I hope they fix that situation, work that situation out, because it's already bad that, you know, our people can't get along. So I wish y'all the best in that situation. Y'all figure it out, you know what I'm saying, and can move forward on a positive note if y'all can, you know what I'm saying, and it don't, you know, escalate to something more worse.